Nobody talks about this part. Everyone posts the transformation. Nobody shows the isolation behind it. The empty gym at 5:30 in the morning, the empty library, the empty office, late at night, long after everyone else has gone home. The hardest part of becoming exceptional isn't the work. It's watching your old life slowly stop recognizing you. Welcome back to Unknown Truths. This is day 10. Today we're talking about something that quietly breaks more dreams than failure ever could. Loneliness. Not because being alone is inherently good, but because real growth often changes your relationships, and almost nobody is prepared for that. Growing up, most of us are told the same comforting lie. Your real friends will always support you. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, because every relationship is built around shared habits, shared expectations, shared identity. When one person changes dramatically, the relationship changes with them, whether anyone wants it to or not. That's not always because someone turns malicious. More often, it's because people feel safest with what's familiar, and you just stopped being familiar. Picture two friends. Both spend every evening gaming, watching shows, complaining about work. Then one of them decides to change, wakes up at 5, trains, reads, starts building something of their own. Suddenly, the old routine is gone, and the second friend can feel left behind. Not because your success is offensive to them, but because your change quietly challenges the choices they haven't made yet. Sometimes people encourage you. Sometimes they question you. Sometimes they joke about it. And sometimes, without any big fight or falling out, they just drift away. Here's what's really happening underneath all of it. Humans evolved to belong. For most of human history, belonging to the group was the difference between survival and death. That instinct never left us. It's still running in the background right now. Which means standing apart from your group, even for good reasons, can feel deeply uncomfortable. That's why starting a business feels lonely. Why training seriously while everyone else relaxes feels lonely. Why studying late at night while your friends are out feels lonely. But the discomfort isn't proof that you're on the wrong path. Most of the time, it's proof that you're leaving an old pattern behind. Here's today's unknown truth. Not everyone will celebrate your growth. Some people benefited from the old version of you. The version that said yes to everything. The version that never challenged expectations. The version that stayed small enough to keep everyone comfortable. When you change, their relationship with that version of you changes too, because that version is gone. That doesn't automatically make them bad people. It simply means growth has consequences, and almost nobody warns you about this one. So don't confuse loneliness with failure. Being alone for a season doesn't mean you're lost. Builders, athletes, artists, researchers, entrepreneurs, almost every person who ever did something meaningful spent long stretches of time working in relative isolation, not because they hated people. Because meaningful work usually demands uninterrupted focus that a crowded life can't give you. The goal was never permanent isolation. The goal is building a life that eventually attracts people who actually share your values, instead of people who only tolerated the smaller version of you. So stop chasing approval and start building standards instead. Look for people who celebrate effort, not just results. People who can tell you an uncomfortable truth respectfully without tearing you down. People who keep their promises. People who actually value growth and respect discipline instead of mocking it. But here's the catch. You have to become that person first. Only then will you actually recognize the others like you when they show up. Here's today's challenge. Ask yourself one honest question. Am I changing my goals to fit my circle, or am I choosing my circle to support my goals? Then take one small action on it. Message one person who genuinely inspires you. Or reconnect with someone who shares your values, even if it's been a while. Small steps like this are how meaningful relationships actually get built. Not everyone will walk your path, and that's okay. The goal was never to be followed by everyone. The goal was to become someone you actually respect. Tomorrow, we expose another hidden trap. Perfectionism is just fear in disguise. Comment below. What's one relationship that changed as you started growing? I read every answer, and subscribe, because this is only day 10 of 30 days of dedication.